Basically, a story about how I came to be me, as in being a future convert in 9 days. My parents have been divorced for almost my whole life. They separated when I was young, probably 6 or 7 years old, and then they divorced in 2001 before 9/11. 9/11 happened. We thought my dad was in it because we didn't know where he was that week. Luckily, he was actually in Phoenix at the time, but he had to drive all the way back after the airports closed. So that happened. Yay, Islamophobia is created, basically. So my mom got married in 2003, and she converted after or before marrying my stepdad, my first stepdad. He was Moroccan, and she got married in Morocco. And when she came back after that, I of course wanted to learn about Islam. My sister sort of did. My mom wanted us to learn because it was part of her. So we started going to classes, I think shortly thereafter, at the masjid in Milwaukee. And Milwaukee has actually a pretty big Muslim community, which is really nice, even though I don't live there anymore. I live in Boston, which has an even bigger Muslim community, but my hometown right now that I'm in has like 0 Muslims. So, except for me, the future convert. We went to classes at the masjid, and I was at the age where I had to wear hijab because I was 11, 12, and it was weird to me not because of wearing it, but because of the fact that I felt like I was not myself, and I didn't want people to think I was Muslim when I wasn't. So we went to classes. I would make sure that the kids usually, I end up telling the kids that I wasn't Muslim, and then they'd be like, "Why are you here?" And I'd be like, "Mom is Muslim." So then I ended up taking classes actually with my mom just because I felt awkward in the classes with other kids because they were all Muslim, and I was just like a non-Muslim in hijab. Anyways, we went to my mom's classes, and that was fun because, me and my sister, we got to take these classes and felt all grown up, and that's where we started learning Arabic too. That's kind of where I fell in love with it because I thought the language was beautiful, and that's before I really knew about Haim. So we took those classes, and we stopped taking them after a while just because of the fact that it was, I don't want to say inconvenient, but the fact that my dad had put us in CCD because it was a retort to, oh, we don't want you to be a Muslim, so let's put you in Catholic classes, even though I don't believe in Catholicism really, but my parents do. We looked forward to the meals after CCD more than the actual classes, which was kind of sucky. We got First Communion, which is fun, but not really because we were actually way too old for it, sort of. But so we quit going to Islamic classes on Sunday. And fast forward to post high school into college. A few months ago, actually, I ended up being in the state after breaking up with my ex of 3 years. Not breaking up, but having the Turk go back to Turkey and not exactly knowing where I was with that. And just kind of being a little bit lost and having been with a guy at college too, and then having him not be with me. I'm kind of a repulsive person apparently, but I just figured out that I was lost. I feel like there's a part of me that's missing to try to tone down the cheesiness. I started talking to somebody on Tumblr who had been following me, and I had followed them, and we were talking about why hadn't I converted to Islam? What was in my way? Oh, my dad. Oh, where I go to school. Oh, I'm not sure I'm ready. Oh, I kind of want to wait for this and that and the other thing. Blah, blah, blah. These are really stupid reasons. And of course they didn't say that, but I came to the conclusion, I'm like, why am I waiting? Why haven't I just converted already? And the big reason was my dad. But then I was like, well, he'll have to accept it now or in 4 years. And if he creates any problems for me, I'm going to have to figure them out now or in 4 years. So it's just like, well, screw it, I'm going to convert because I believe in this. And I was just like, I need to just make sure that this is the right thing I want to do. So, that's what I've been doing for the last few months because of the fact that I want to know to make sure that I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to convert. And it's just one of those phases that I'm going to go through. Well, and that's probably what my dad is thinking right now. And I'm just kind of never felt so sure about something. And it's just this great feeling deep down that, oh my God, I'm doing the right thing for once. And like, I'm being true to myself. It's really breathtaking to find what you've been looking for, I guess. And never found anything that I disagreed with. And a kid that would stand up when a kid said, hey, women in Islam all have to wear burqas. And I was just like, my mom doesn't wear a burqa to the grocery store. And she's Muslim, so I don't think you know what you're talking about. After doing that for like my whole life, I realized it was like, well, I'm standing up for something I believe in, not for just my mom, but for something that I believe in personally. And so it's kind of nice